Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, welcoming all the viewers to another
Rudra's Nithyananda Rudra show, and here we have myself, Sri Nithya Tattvananda Maharaj, and Sri Nithya Premaswarupananda
Maharaj, and Sri Nithya Parameshananda Maharaj, and we are here to discuss about one of the most special satsang that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gave
here today. I'm sure many of you might be noticing that we're having special satsangs where Swamiji is coming in answering the direct questions from renowned artists from the various huge media houses all over the world, and just
every answer that Swamiji gives, it might be as small and sweet as what movie did Swamiji watch in the recent time, or as intricate as the truths of the difference between Advaita and the truths of the Sanatana Dharma.
And it is so beautiful how Swamiji is answering all of these questions in such a
beautiful way, in such a way that even a common man who doesn't know anything about Hinduism, anything about Sanatana Hindu Dharma, literally gets the experience of Sanatana Dharma. So, welcome to all our viewers watching us live. So, Prem Sarupa Maharaj, today Swamiji told about a very beautiful concept. Many people, in whether it is in Southern Asia or all over the world, they have this difference, that is there a difference between the Vedic philosophy, and is there a difference between the way how they call the Sanatana Dharma and Hinduism? Some people say it's different. Some people say only recently they invented Sanatana Dharma. So, what do you think? How Swamiji answered today? What are your commentary on that?
Yes. Swamiji is very clear about this, that Sanatana Dharma and Hinduism both cannot be separated. It is not Sanatana Dharma or Hinduism. It is Sanatana Hindu Dharma. It is one. There is no separation between the Sanatana Dharma and Hindu. It is one and the same. You cannot separate the Sanatana Hindu Dharma from each other. Separating it is wrong, and it has to be put always together only. Only then it is right. That is what Swamiji beautifully explained today in the satsang.
Yes, and as Swamiji said today, a beautiful quote that Swamiji gave, Sa Nitya Sanatanaha, which basically means that Sanatana Dharma is not something that somebody invented 10, 100 years ago. It has literally stayed from, it is as old as the sun itself. But and Swamiji gives the whole Sanatana Hindu Dharma in such a user-friendly way, so that all of us, like many of you, even now, you might be seeing this and getting all of these truths through Ask Nithyananda, which is the world's first spiritual AI. And even though the truths of Advaita might be so old, embedded in the Vedas, in Sanskrit, which you cannot even read, Swamiji has given it to you just in WhatsApp through our Ask Nithyananda AI. And it is that beauty of Sanatana Hindu Dharma that it might be as old as the whole sun itself, as the universe, but even today, Swamiji makes it relevant in our lives. So, Paramesha Maharaj, what do you think? Many of us feel, many people have come and said that Sanatana Dharma, Hindu Dharma needs a reform. They have even commented actually on the Varnashrama Dharma, and all of these saying, okay, all of these are outdated. It might be only for the Vedic times. The rishis might have lived that way, but now at this modern age, in the 21st century, it's not valid. What do you have to say on the commentary that Swamiji gave?
So, Swamiji beautifully in this satsang cognition, saying that the Varnashrama Dharma is caste system, jati system that was brought in the Hindu culture in Sanatana by the British and the colonizers. The jati system or the caste system was never a part of Hindu. It was such a harmonized ecosystem where the Kshatriyas, who are the rulers, held the power. They protected the entire community. We had the Brahmanas who taught the various knowledge systems, who kept the knowledge, whether it is the knowledge of the Ayurveda, whether it is the knowledge of the philosophy of Hinduism. The Brahmanas were the ones who kept this knowledge in the entire ecosystem so that people had the powerful cognition on their daily life. Next, we had the Vaishyas who handled the wealth. They were the ones doing the trade, they were the ones having the power over the money of the entire ecosystem, making sure not that themselves are rich, but the entire ecosystem is rich so that the trade happens continuously. And finally, we had the Shudras who were the foundation. If there was no Shudras, there would be nobody do the work for all of the other parts of the community, of the society. The Shudras were the one who held the land, who had the farms, who had the agricultural land and did the hard work of whether it's building. It was not just Shudras or not labor. We need to understand that there's a difference between labor and a Shudra. A Shudra is an artisan. He is skilled in a particular field, whether it's agriculture, whether it is the painting, the dance, all of these are different art forms which were held and done by the Shudras. So this entire ecosystem of Hinduism was such a harmonized way. But today we see that is everyone is only a worker, not even a Shudra. Everyone has a 9 to 5 job. You go to the office, you do some labor, you come back home, you get some money, you use that for. It's such a low and very mediocre life that we are living. There is no purpose of life that you want to achieve some goal. Yes, there are some individuals, some. The entire population does not have that um, drive towards achieving some purpose in their life. It is just a mediocre. So this science of the Varnashrama Dharma is very much needed to be brought back into today's society. Not just having it previous, not just saying okay that was there and it was nice, okay this is good, but it needs to be brought back, and that is exactly what the Supreme Court of Hinduism is doing through KAILASA, is reviving this entire Varnashrama Dharma system, make this entire society and show the world that we need that same system back and it is relevant.
Exactly, exactly. Like Parameshwar said, as in the Bhagavad Gita itself, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Chaturvarnyam Maya Shrishtam, which is basically Bhagavan Sri Krishna saying that I am the one who established the four Varnashrama Dharma. And if you think that you are more intelligent than Bhagavan Sri Krishna, then I'm sorry to tell you that you are wrong. And it is from that beautiful space of enlightenment is how the whole Vedic Sanatana Hindu Dharma flourished. And why do you think Sanatana Hindu Dharma was all the way from the Kandahar, which is in present day Afghanistan, all the way till the Cambodia Desha, which is in Cambodia? It had 56 Hindu nations and over 1700 Vedic provinces, and so much of flourishing which happened. And till today, whether it's the temples, as Swamiji beautifully said in the satsang, that nowadays there are many monuments or few things, but in our Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we wrote our history in stone. We built temples in stone. We built whatever we love, which is the deities, in stone. So it stays for thousands of years because we know that we will exist for thousands of years. And this is the rich Sanatana Hindu Dharma that was there, that is continuing with the revival, with the blessings of the Supreme Point of Hinduism, now through KAILASA, the First Nation for Hindus. So, Premsar Maharaj, what do you think is the need of KAILASA? I'm sure many of them had this question that what is the real need of KAILASA? If you want to practice Hinduism, go to India. There are many temples in India, and that's what everyone thinks. So, according to you, how would you answer that question? Why do we need KAILASA? Why not just go to Kashi? It's a very holy place. Why not go to Kashi and practice Hindu?
Yes. Um, so to answer this question very beautifully, Swamiji, today the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, answered that Sanatana Hindu Dharma, someone had asked, can it be destroyed? Swamiji very beautifully said that Sanatana Hindu Dharma itself cannot be destroyed, but the people who are practicing the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, they can be destroyed. That is why Swamiji has established Kailasa so beautifully, to not let the people who are practicing the Sanatana Hindu Dharma get destroyed. Because if the people who are practicing the Sanatana Hindu Dharma get destroyed, in turn, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma goes down. That is why Swamiji is establishing Kailasa now, to not let the people who are practicing the Sanatana Hindu Dharma get destroyed. So it is very much possible for the people to get destroyed, because as we know that there have been so many civilizations that have gone down. But Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the only civilization that is standing till now. And that is what Swamiji is reviving and holding through Kailasa. Kailasa is a way that Swamiji is not letting or reviving the whole Sanatana Hindu Dharma, to not let the people who are practicing the Sanatana Hindu Dharma get destroyed, by reviving the whole enlightenment ecosystem. The temple, the deities, the whole Gurukul, every single thing as revealed by Paramashiva, to have the ecosystem sustaining and flourishing and experiencing enlightenment, establishing this ecosystem is the only way to hold Sanatana Hindu Dharma for eternity, because the people of Sanatana Hindu Dharma can be destroyed.
Very true, Maharaj. And like you said, that political legitimacy which Kailasa brings for Hindus. Yes, you can practice Hinduism anywhere in the world, but are you really allowed to practice Hinduism anywhere in the world? Do you have the religious freedom? Do you have the laws? As Swamiji, even in the previous satsang, how Swamiji said the country law should align you to the cosmic law, and that is what Kailasa does. Kailasa, the jurisprudence of Kailasa, based on the Manudharma Shastras, based on the Vedas and Agamas, is the way for the country law to align you to the cosmic law, to align you for your enlightenment. And that is what is the beauty of Kailasa. That is what is the beauty of the first nation for Hindus that Swamiji has blessed the whole world with. And another beautiful question that today Swamiji addressed is when we talk about people, there's lots of discrimination. One discrimination can be according to their caste or their creed. Another discrimination is, of course, one of the biggest discrimination in the world, the discrimination between the masculine and feminine roles. And Parameshwar, do you want to comment on that? Currently, in the world, how there is so much of discrimination for the woman gender, just because of being a woman. There is so much of discrimination, there's so much of societal hurdles that somebody has to go through just because they're a woman. And how in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the woman's rights, the worshipping the feminine, Sanatana Dharma is the only tradition where that exists. So what would you like to say on that?
So we need to understand that this concept of this women being suppressed is a very, and was never there in the past. If we look at the ancient queens, we look at the ancient Puranas, which are not mythology, which is history of Hinduism, there we can look at so many different instances, starting with Devi, Paramashiva Shakti herself as Parvati. She worshipped, she did the puja to Paramashiva in the temple of the kingdom of the Himalaya kingdom. She was allowed to do the puja to Shiva, she was allowed to do the puja to Paramashiva, and that is what brought her to the gave her that awakening and gave her that realization again for her to reach Paramashiva, to enter that space once again. So, starting from there, moving on into the Ramayana, where Devi Sita was given the authority by Dasharatha. Dasharatha, during the scene where Kaikai, one of the wives of Dasharatha, was telling Dasharatha to send Rama to the forest, Dasharatha came to Devi Sita and said, Devi Sita, I am not fit the kingdom and I here give the kingdom to you. You rule the kingdom and you take the decisions because I don't have the strength in me to take the right decisions right now. A king of the entire nation, of the entire Ishwaku dynasty, comes to Devi Sita and is ready to hand over the entire kingdom. This shows not that he is trying to console Devi Sita for some reason. He is ready to hand the reins of an entire empire Devi Sita, which shows that Devi Sita was not just a doll and she was given to Rama. No, they were powerful queens who were trained in the art of ruling a kingdom, who were trained in the art of ruling and being an empress. That is the level of reverence. That is the level of where the women of Hinduism were given the importance in the entire society. So this concept of suppressing women is not there in Hinduism, and it is a new thing that's been brought, which through Kailasa, supreme point of Hinduism, is reviving this women empowerment, making sure that this gender equality is completely there in Kailasa.
Exactly. Like Parameshwar, like you said, all the way where you see in the Devi Mahatmyam, all the gods and goddesses come running and chant Yadevi Sarva Bhuteshu and literally come to Devi's feet for fighting off the Asuras. Literally, if you like take it in a modern sense, it is the men going to women asking her to fight the demon. But now we may be laughing, but that is the reverence that they held for Devi herself, for the feminine energy. And right from Devi Parashakti coming as Mahishasuramardini all the way down to the recent Hindu women, whether it is Ahalya Bai Holkar or whether it is Jhansi Rani, all of them, the women of Hinduism, are highly respected, highly revered and worshipped, and that is what is the beauty of Sanatana Hindu Dharma and is the beauty of this tradition that the Supreme Point of Hinduism, our beloved Swamiji, is reviving. And Premasar Maharaj actually wanted to your input on how, so where then all these concepts come from? If there is so much of history, documented history of the means of Hinduism, even the recent history, it's not something like it's embedded in the Vedas. How do you think that this systematic hate speech campaign is happening against him? Swamiji beautifully said about how they first make the truth as a lie and then they start making it as a rumor and then they start giving evidences. How do you think that systematic disinformation started on Hindus? Who is really behind the disinformation?
So, actually, the people who are against are the Hindu mystic forces, the anti-Hindus who want to suppress the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, who want to remove it from the existence, are the people who are behind this. So, why they are doing this is because it is very easy to tell that, okay, if there is gender discrimination, women are not empowered, even though there is thousands and thousands of evidences that women are empowered, women are worshipped as deities, women are worshipped as mothers, women are worshipped as children, women are worshipped in all forms. But trying to propagate this idea is very easy for them to leverage to destroy the Sanatana Hindu Dharma. That is the very reason that they are actually propagating this false idea of suppressing the feminine energy. We worship feminine energy as gods, but by suppressing it, they want to destroy the Sanatana Hindu Dharma. So, step by step, they start by telling that women are not given education, women are not given proper rights, women are not given voting rights, women are not given this rights, women are not given that rights, and then so many things are pulled, and even though having so much of evidence, as you said, that people are made to believe, the lies are told so many times again and again and again and again, giving false proofs to disprove the already existing civilization of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, where women are worshipped, and because of that, even the Hindus think that women are being discriminated and women don't have any rights, and Sanatana Hindu Dharma is wrong. So this has been systematically propagated, planned, and executed by the anti-Hindu and Hindu-Mesic forces and working towards the destruction of Sanatana Hindu Dharma.
Exactly. Like now, every common person, it is so, the disinformation is done so carefully that they first start spreading all these lies about Hindus, whether it's about the Varnashrama Dharma, whether it's about our Hindu women, whether it's about all of the intricate concepts about temples, for example. There are some people have claimed that are not allowing people inside temple, while from the age-old traditions, the every single person are allowed inside the temple, worship the deity, in fact, encouraged. And these are the people who haven't even read the Vedas and Agamas. These are the people who haven't even stepped inside a temple in their whole life. And these are the people who are talking about our Sanatana Hindu Dharma, talking about our Varnashrama Dharma. And I'm sure the person talking doesn't even know the spelling of Bhagavad Gita. And that is the person talking about Varnashrama, where Bhagavan Sri Krishna has detailedly explained about Varnashrama Dharma in the Gita. So, Paramesha Maharaj, when you see all of these atrocities happening against him, whether it's the disinformation, whether it is all of these false propaganda, how do you think that Kailasa solution address each one of these problems, and how do you think Kailasa is actually bringing to light all of these truths about Sanatana Hindu Dharma?
So the areas, so there's like two parts to this. So how is the Kailasa is reviving and making sure that all of us understand what exactly is. So the point of Hinduism is giving us all of these satsangs, has given almost 10,000 hours and more of discourses. And in all of the satsangs, Swamiji has in various different ways given us the powerful cognitions, make sure that we don't get into these problems, or on the other hand, he has given us the understanding what exactly is happening. And apart from that, we have various other shows like this where you can understand what exactly your side stand up for Hinduism, like the Raj Sabha, becoming a Raj Sabha member. When you become a Raj Sabha member, the supreme point of Hinduism empowers you with the right knowledge to stand up. See, the supreme point of Hinduism alone, he is working so hard to make all of us understand. But when we decide that from our side, you think that you have to take some responsibility as you have been given this powerful knowledge from generation by generation. You have been given the opportunity today to learn about so many things about Hinduism, all of the various different sciences. That is because the previous generations took that responsibility, stand, be strong, and make sure that whatever may be the cost, they are ready to give their life to save and hold that knowledge so that the next generation is given. So, from your side, when you take that decision, saying that yes, I want to do something back for Hinduism, I want to stand up, that is where you can become a Rajya Sabha member. You can take responsibility from whatever level, whether it's just giving 2 hours of your day to go onto social media and share your thoughts about what is happening, how you are living Sanatana Hindu Dharma. One, by doing that, you encourage yourself to do that every day. For example, if you start doing yoga on a YouTube channel every weekend, for example, you are going to start improving your body in doing yoga. You are going to be pushing yourself further because you have to present yourself in front of the camera and teach your audience a particular yoga asana or whatever may be aspect of Hinduism or you are trying to live and show. So that is a very powerful way that you can start living more authentically, and at the same time from your side take responsibility to make sure that the next generation also is given this great knowledge.
Yes, wonderful, Maharaj. And like Paramesha Maharaj said, if you're wondering what is Raj Sabha, Raj Sabha is actually one of the beautiful ways. It is one of the sabhas, the parliament, one of the houses of parliament of Kailasa, where you can come and become a member of parliament of Kailasa. And of course, in Kailasa, it's nothing about politics. You don't need to have any kind of um, degrees. You don't need to be have a following of people. You don't need. It is only your integrity to Sanatana Hindu Dharma. It is your integrity and your devotion to the supreme point of Hinduism, where you can come and become a part of the Raj Sabha of Kailasa, where you are taught to actually live and educated about Hinduism itself. Whether you are a practicing Hindu, living Hindu, or whether you are new to Hinduism, anyone, it can be anyone. You don't have to have any qualifications. Becoming a Raj Sabha member is literally going into the basics of what is Hinduism, why we even need a Raj Sabha, what is the definition of a Hindu parliament, what is the definition of Hinduism itself. That is what is taught, that is what is educated to all of the Raj Sabha members. And now we have hundreds of Raj Sabha members who are daily putting into motion the various activities, the various work, the real work, which is the revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, preserving the Sanatana Hindu Dharma with the blessings of the supreme point of Hinduism. So, Premasarpa Maharaj, when you see all of these atrocities happening, and of course, Kailasa is the only way. What do you think should be the way that any viewer out there, how can, yes, Raj Sabha is a way, but on their day-to-day life, what can they do from their side to either stop this misinformation or to educate people about Hinduism itself? So, what do you think our viewers can do on in their day-to-day at home? How they can contribute for Kailasa, contribute to Sanatana Hindu Dharma?
So, for each and every one of you who are out there, if you are watching this show right now, the most powerful way, if you are not a Raj Sabha member already, or if you are not planning to become a Raj Sabha member immediately, you can start by spending a few minutes first to learn what Kailasa is, to educate yourself about what Swamiji has done, what Swamiji is doing, and all the contributions, all the hard work that Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, has done for the last 40 years here. So, first, educate yourself about it. Next, you can become part of the Rajya Sabha even before attending the Paramashiva Sena. You can every day start getting trained into that by whichever zone you are in, whether you are in the United States or Europe or India or Malaysia, wherever you are, you can start by participating in the daily meetings that are happening. You can become part of the Sangha. You can start spreading this information to everyone through the social media. Social media is the most powerful platform, as all of us know, that more than 2 billion population in the whole world are on the internet right now. You can first learn the correct truths. First, educate yourself through the Ask Nithyananda, through the official website of Kailasa, through all of the hard work that Swamiji has done over the last 40 years. And then after that, you can start spreading this to everyone. Just a few minutes of your day. If you can spend 1 hour, if you can spend 2 hours, how much ever time you can spend, come and become part of the Sangha wherever you are. And you can start learning and spreading the right information. And first, start practicing these truths by yourself. Start doing the daily yoga. That will start benefiting your own life. That is Swamiji's one of the most important teachings. First, health. First, you need to be healthy to spread anything. So start by practicing yoga every day. Start by practicing the puja every day. You don't need to do anything else. You can practice all of it online. It's completely freely available on our YouTube channel. So start by preparing yourself, learning about everything. Then you can start teaching everyone else also about this.
I'd also like to share another important point. How you can start living this, how you can make sure that the Sanatana Hindu Dharma continues. is by sharing it to your next generation. And there are two ways the Supreme Court of Hinduism shares beautifully. If you are a family person, you have children, then make sure you start teaching your children about this. Don't think, oh, it's their kids. Let them, when they grow old, they can learn about it on their own. No, make sure you start teaching your children, make them start learning yoga, give them maybe 10-15 minutes a day, make them learn the various chanting mantras of Hinduism and the various Puranic stories of Hinduism. Start teaching your next generation, because unless you teach the next generation in their early age, when they are going to grow older, when they are going to grow into their teenage and then their adulthood, the powerful cognitions that you teach them now is what is going to help them in all of their low points as they grow older. So we have like the online Nithyananda, the e-Gurukul, or you have even the various YouTube channels of the Supreme Court of Hinduism. So start teaching your next generation. Make sure that in this young age itself, whatever age they are in, start teaching them the Hinduism, the sciences of Hinduism. And if you don't know, come and learn in the Raj Sabha meetings, in the Raj Sabha, and in the Paramashiva Sena program, which is a complete 30-day free program that the Supreme Court of Hinduism is giving. So start learning and teaching your next generation. And for those of you who are not yet into the family life, who are not yet into a relation, the way that you can learn and you can share this to the next generation is by becoming a sannyasi, by becoming a brahmachari. When you take the brahmacharya lifestyle, it is not that for the rest of your life you need to stay as a monk, you need to become a monk. For 2 years, decide to take this life, learn the Hinduism science, and learn how the powerful cognitions of the Hinduism, the lifestyle of Hinduism, the lifestyle of Sanatana Dharma, so that when you are deciding that after the 2 years, when you decide that, okay, I feel that I want to get into a relationship, I want to continue as a family member, as a family man or a family woman, then you will be able to teach, you will be able to have a very powerful relationship, a very enlightening and a relationship that will take you to the next level. And if you have kids after that, you'll be able to groom them in the right way, making sure that they don't get into any sort of sufferings that the modern day youth are going through. And if you decide to become a sannyasi, you will be able to teach thousands of people through the various platforms on how the lifestyle of Hinduism is, giving them the powerful cognition to raise them to the next level. So, this is the way that the Supreme Court of Hinduism has given all of you the opportunity to share and take Sanatana Hindu Dharma to the next generation.
Wonderful, wonderful, beautifully said, Paramesha Maharaj. And that is one of the most beautiful way where you can share the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, not just to yourself, but your next generation also. And Prem Sarupa Maharaj, sometimes people say, yes, yes, I understand Sanatana Dharma, yeah, we have to protect it. But what about my personal life? When you're saying disinformation about Sanatana Hindu Dharma, but what about me? In my life, there are so many people accusing me and being unfriendly towards me. They are spreading rumors about me. So, yes, Sanatana Hindu Dharma, yes, but at a personal life, what do I do? So, what would you respond to that?
So, how circumstances from outside come to your life is not in your hands. You cannot do anything about what outside situations are affecting you, how the outside situations are coming in your life. That you cannot do anything about. But how you face them inside, how you handle each and every situation that comes to your life is definitely in your hands. So, all the lies, all the rumors that are spread against you, do not let them turn you against yourself. Do not be pulled down by all of those lies that are spread about you. You stand by yourself, by the truths that you know about yourself, and do not let those lies turn yourself against you. That is the most. That is the way people destroy. So do not let this happen to yourself. Stand up and pull yourself up again and again with the teachings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, which will definitely lift you up and you will always stay powerful.
Wonderful, wonderful, Maharaj. And Paramesha Maharaj, you shared about sannyas, but I'm sure many viewers might be thinking, "Oh, sannyasi! Oh my God! Is he calling me to some weird forest? I need to go and I need to meditate. I don't really like meditation. I don't know how sannyas life is. It's new to me." So, Paramesha Maharaj, I want you to share your daily routine. I want you to share how you live so they don't get scared about sannyas and rather know how a beautiful and royal lifestyle sannyas is. So share to our viewers about your daily lifestyle as a sannyasi, as a Nithyananda Rudra. Share your daily lifestyle.
So the lifestyle of a sannyasi, as many of us think, see, there are two type of sannyasis. One are the sannyasis who take the lifestyle of a wandering monk. They are on their own. They don't have anyone to teach them. They don't have anyone to guide them. But in my case, in my and all of you watching us now, you have the supreme point of Hinduism who has done all the tapas, who has done all the penance, all the austerities that need to be done to be able to achieve that space of enlightenment or the elevated spiritually. All of that has been done already by the supreme point of Hinduism. So for me, my only meditation that I need to do, the only, I would not even say penance, but the only thing from my side I need to do is having that love towards Swamiji, having that connection towards Swamiji, and that is the same, that Guru Bhakti towards Swamiji is the only thing that I need to do from my side. That's the only spiritual practice I would say that I need to do. Everything else is making me go towards that. So whether it is the meditation, the yoga, the puja that I do, everything only is towards making me more and more having that Guru Bhakti, having that love towards Swamiji. So my day starts beautifully we start with the yoga where we have the Pratama, Dvitiya, and Tritiya, the 508 asana sequences which we do. We have the Akhada training, which is the.
So, Parameshwar, sorry. So, how many asanas can you do out of 500?
Out of the 500, easily, currently I'm able to do more than 400. And there are just a few more asanas where each day I'm pushing myself further and further towards perfecting.
And actually, don't just think Parameshwar is saying this right now. You can actually log in. You can log in at 7 a.m. every single day and see Parameshwar is doing the yoga every single day. You can actually see him do all asanas. This is not something that Parameshwar is just saying right now. You can log in at 7 a.m. and watch the teaching of the Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya Vinyasa Kramas, and you can join along with Parameshwar Maharaj in the daily yoga.
Yes, we have the Nithyananda Yoga channel. You can just search for that on YouTube. And every day at 7 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time, we have the live Nithyananda Yoga. And for the Indian time zone, if you're from India or the eastern part of the world, at morning 5 a.m. Indian Standard Time, we once again have the Nithyananda Yoga session that are conducted by many of the yoga acharyas, the Rudras of KAILASA, that you can follow along every day, so that not just us, but even you can start doing a little bit yoga each day to make your body healthy, and 100% you'll be able to experience an amazing shift and amazing transformation in your personal body, making you much more energetic, making you much more alive, and being able to give you that success, that breakthrough that you need in your life. So, starting with the Nithyananda Yoga, coming back to my routine, starting with the Nithyananda Yoga in the morning, we also have the Akara training where we use the weightlifting methods, weightlifting sciences to build our body, build a strong nervous system, because the Supreme Point of Hinduism says that to manifest the powers, to be able to have, to be able to teach thousands of people, like if you all see in the Supreme Point of Hinduism, he's able to sit for hours together, teaching all of us, giving the powerful cognitions, and being able to be so fresh and alive for almost 20 hours a day. And to be able to do that, you need a strong nervous system, and that is why we have the Akada, the weightlifting practice. After that, we have the Nityananda Puja, where every day we offer our gratitude to the Supreme Point of Hinduism. And it's a time where, it's like how Swamiji says it's having a personal phone number of Paramashiva. You can just sit, talk with Paramashiva, have a chat, share whatever you want to manifest in that particular day and see it manifest throughout your day. After that, we have the beautiful programs that we take. We have the Ask Nithyananda, the AI work, as the entire Kailasa is working towards making the Ask Nithyananda, and it's a beautiful way where we get to learn about the supreme point of Hinduism teachings, imbibe them more and more as we build this Ask Nithyananda along with Swamiji himself. And then after that, at the night, we have the kirtans, the satsung, and then the kirtans, and then we take rest for the day. So it's a beautiful lifestyle where it's not just secluded meditation the entire day, but you're also contributing towards the society. You're also learning so much in your life, and it is an amazing lifestyle. It is a royal lifestyle that you can all enjoy. So that is why the Supreme Point of Hinduism has opened Kailasa for everyone to come and live this lifestyle, to come and enjoy and see how the lifestyle of a Kailasavasi is. So you can start by attending the Paramashiva Sena program. It starts at the start of each month. So attending the Paramashiva Sena program is just a 30-day glimpse into this amazing lifestyle. So once again, I would like to invite all the viewers to prepare yourself, as we have almost 2 weeks to the next start of the next Paramashiva Sena program. I invite each and every viewer to come take this 30 days. It will be an amazing and a well worth investment of your time, as obviously it's completely free. Your accommodation, your food, everything is completely free. It is just the time that you need to take away from the stressful, the painful life that you're living outside, the toxic life that you're living outside, and come and refresh yourself, detox yourself, and experience a new you. That is what the Paramashiva Sena program is. And it is a glimpse for all of you to see this amazing lifestyle that we live.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful, Maharaj. Thank you for sharing our daily routine. And if you want to experience this, you can comment right on this YouTube video, and we'll also be posting a link where you can send in your intention to become a Kailasavasi, to come join the Paramashiva Sena program. And Premasarpa Maharaj, I wanted to ask you, of today's whole satsang that Swamiji gave, what do you think is like the essence of the whole satsang? I'm sure Swamiji spoke about so many topics about the Varnashrama Dharma. Swamiji spoke about how Hinduism is Sanatana. Swamiji spoke about how the Hindu tradition, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, is so scientifically. Swamiji gave so many pramanas. Like literally, the whole satsang was full of the Swamiji was just chanting the Sanskrit verses and giving the sacred pramanas that decoded the whole richness of the Hindu tradition. So, what do you think is the essence of today's satsang?
So, the essence of today's satsang is, I would say, what clicked with me the most is the whole first part of the satsang, where Swamiji was explaining about the difference between that there being no difference between the Sanatana Dharma and Hinduism, that all of them are one and the same. And this is one of the most powerful things. And also that the feminine energy, about there is no discrimination of the feminine energy. And also the final most important thing that I understood is that whatever Swamiji is doing is to revive the whole of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. KAILASA, the establishment of KAILASA, is to revive the whole of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and Swamiji elaborately explained it throughout the entire satsang that whatever we are doing, whatever Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the only way for living a life where you can be happy, where you can be blissful. And Swamiji has given us all of that opportunity to come and be part of it through Kailasa as a Kailasavasi, by first putting your intention and participating in the Paramashiva Sena. So I would say the essence is that anyone facing any problem, Kailasa is a solution for you, and we welcome all of you to come and become part of Kailasa.
Wonderful, wonderful, Maharaj. Parameshwar Maharaj, what is your favorite part of today's satsang, and what would you say is the essence of today's satsang?
For me, one thing that all of you should surely take home is that the importance of health. That your body, you have given a body, you have given this life not as a birthright, but it is an opportunity for you to experience life. It is an opportunity for you to live your purpose, for you to achieve, for you to experience enlightenment. And when you have been given that beautiful opportunity through this body, you should not take your body for granted. You should not take life for granted. Yes, we can take thousands of births, but what are you going to gain out of that? It's going to be just birth after birth after birth after birth. There is not going to be any outcome of that. You're not going to be doing anything productive out of that. Rather, each moment of your life, use it towards getting into the higher states of consciousness. Use it towards enjoying life. Use it to your maximum. You have to do that. You need to have a healthy body. And to get a healthy body, you should do the yoga. The Nithyananda yoga is a very powerful way that you can gain that health. You can gain that healthy body. And if you're facing some sort of pains in your body, then start doing the yoga. If you're having high blood pressure, you're having diabetes, you're having cardiovascular disease, start doing the yoga. You don't need to do the headstand and go upside down, but even doing the asanas, where you start bringing in the pranayamas, you start bringing in the small components of the Nithyananda yoga that you can learn completely free just by attending the Nithyananda yoga sessions on the YouTube channel, or through the Paramashivoham program, or as through the Paramashiva Sena program. There are so many ways that the Supreme Point of Hinduism is offering for you and giving you the opportunity to come and learn. So, taking this opportunity, start doing the Nithyananda yoga, start building your body, start doing the Nithyananda yoga, and that is what is going to give you an amazing breakthrough in life in every aspect. You may think, how by doing Nithyananda yoga am I going to achieve success in life? You will, because the way your body, all the toxins that are there in your body, the lethargy, the tiredness, the boredom that is there in your body will completely break, and you will start thinking in a completely next higher level dimension, because you are manifesting Paramashiva through your body. So this importance of health is what I would take as a very powerful point that the Supreme Point of Hinduism shared from today's satsang.
Wonderful, wonderful, Maharaj. And if you ask me what is my favorite part of satsang, actually, my favorite part of satsang was just enjoying Swamiji talking about his daily routine. And of course, the whole satsang was amazing. And the essence of the satsang is, I think, from my side, would be the first word that Swamiji said, Sa Nitya Sanatanaha, where if you see in every part of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, whether it is the whole Guru Shishya Parampara, how the knowledge is passed down lineage by lineage, and the purity of that knowledge remains the same, whether it is the age-old Vedas, which are thousands of years old, having and Agamas, which are thousands of years old, having the details so intricately, like what should be the size of your toothbrush. That is the detail in which the Vedas and Agamas are. And the Sanatana Dharma, as Swamiji said very, very beautifully, that there is no need for any reforming or any other kind of altercations or trying to suit Hinduism to the 21st century. It is literally taking Hinduism and presenting it, reviving is what Swamiji is doing, what the Supreme Point of Hinduism is doing. Now, right in your fingertips through Ask Nithyananda, you can just go on WhatsApp and you can ask any question on Hinduism, and Ask Nithyananda will give you the answer. And making Hinduism, the age-old Hinduism, available through WhatsApp, through the mediums of communication now, which everybody is using, making it so user-friendly. That is what I feel is Sa Nitya Sanatanaha, literally in day-to-day life, where Swamiji is mapping the whole eternal Sanatana in the Dharma and making it as an experience for every single one of us who are living it here. So, of course, if you want to ask any other questions, you can leave it in the comment section, and we will be happy to answer your questions and to guide you on any question that you had on today's satsang. And join us in this Rudra show. And thanking everyone. Before we have a last words, Prem Sukma Maharaj or Parameshwar Maharaj, would you like to say any last words to our viewers before we log off for today?
All of you can come for the everyday satsang, learn the powerful cognitions from the supreme point of Hinduism. Every day we have the satsang, whether it's live or alive. The satsangs happen at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. You can come at any one of the times and log into the satsang, attend the satsang, learn the powerful cognitions that the supreme point of Hinduism has to share. And surely use Ask Nithyananda. It's completely free at nithyananda.ai. You can use Ask Nithyananda to learn these powerful cognitions. If you have any questions throughout the satsang, just go over to Ask Nithyananda, ask the question, receive the personalized, customized guidance for you.
And what I would like to share is, for all of you to not miss yoga, make sure that you are doing yoga every day, joining us every day at 7 a.m. Eastern Time for the yoga that is happening, and start practicing yoga, as yoga is not just for your body, it is for enlightenment directly. So start practicing yoga every day, and you will see that whichever level you are, however old you are, yoga is for you, and you will definitely see the benefit of practicing it.
Okay, so with that, we thank every single one of you who have joined us today for the Nithyananda Rudra show, and we'll be back with you with many other commentaries on Swamiji Satsangs, the various revelations that Swamiji has given on everything that is under the sky. So with that, let us end the session with the Purna Mantra.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.
அவர்கள் சனாதன இந்து தர்மத்தோட விரோதிகளும் துரோகிகளும், சனாதன இந்து தர்மத்தை அழிக்கும் தீவிரவாதிகளும் செய்யற முதல் வேலை என்னன்னா, பொய்களை, கட்டுக்கதைகளை, புரட்டுக்களை நம் மீது அள்ளி தூவிவிட்டு கொட்டிவிட்டு நாம டிஃபெண்ட் பண்றத உட்கார்ந்து பார்த்து ரசிச்சுட்டு இருப்பாங்க. அவங்க சொல்ற பொய்களுக்கும் விஷத்துக்கும் ஹேட் ஸ்பீச்சுக்கும் எந்த எவிடன்ஸும் ரெஃபரன்ஸும் அவங்க கிட்ட இருக்காது. இப்ப உங்ககிட்ட வந்து சொல்றாங்க இல்லைங்க, அவங்க கிட்ட நீங்க கேளுங்க, யார் உங்ககிட்ட வந்து ஏற்றத்தாழ்வுகள், பெண்ணடிமைத்தனம், சாதி, இந்த மாதிரி தப்பான விஷயங்களின் அடிப்படையா சனாதனம் இருக்குன்னு உங்ககிட்ட வந்து விஷத்தை விதைக்கிறாங்க பாத்தீங்களா, ஹேட் ஸ்பீச் பண்றாங்க பாத்தீங்களா, அவங்க கிட்ட ரெஃபரன்ஸ் கொடுங்கன்னு மட்டும் கேளுங்க, ஒண்ணுமே இருக்காது. ஆழ்ந்து கேளுங்கள். ஒரு இருண்ட காட்டிலே ஒரு தீப்பந்த ஒளி